Good morning, everyone. This is Pooja. Today I am going for DNA session. Today is 13th August 2024, and I hope you all are reading the Hindu newspaper along with this DNA. Hello Mohan, hello Karan, hello Sumir. Today I have started like one. That's why I'm just waiting for. So this is the front page of the Hindu newspaper today, and obviously this is the news on the front. This news we have covered yesterday as well. Okay, SEBI row, BJP reject calls for JPC probe. But was the SEBI row? It is the same case, that Hindenburg case, which we have discussed yesterday. Okay, other than that, there is the news related to the Paris Olympic. Now the Paris Olympics are getting wrapped up. Hello Khan, hello Harimohan, hello Imran, Dibyani and Deepti and Ankit. Hello to everyone. So this is the front news today, but interestingly, which is in our favor only, the stock market remained calm. Though the value of stocks of Adani Group had come down, but in general the stock market was calm. The purpose of Hindenburg was that only, that the stock value of Adani Group should come down. That's why they can earn profit from them, like we learned yesterday. I think you know the concept of short selling. Yesterday we covered the concept of short selling. So Hindenburg is short seller. So short seller, by concept, short seller is going to gain if the stocks, the value of the stocks of a company are going down. Okay, they will have a very low voice. I hope the voice is low. Let me check as. If my voice is low, someone else please also tell me. Now, these are the articles which we are going to cover today. The first article, obviously Hindenburg article we have covered yesterday. Today also on the text and context page there is a beautiful article on this Hindenburg case. So you please read that article also along with our yesterday's current affairs. Now today we are going to cover two topics related to our internal security topic. Okay? In GS paper 3 we have internal security. In GS paper 3 of our main syllabus. Now we are going to cover one editorial. This is the proper editorial on your editorial edit page, and the topic is Kashmir files. So they are talking about that there is a need to conduct elections in Kashmir now, because since 2014 there are no elections of legislative assembly has been done. So now new election should be there after, because we all know that in 2019 Jammu Kashmir as a state was converted into a union territory. It was bifurcated into two parts and its special status was scrapped. After that also we did not have any election in Jammu and Kashmir. Now we need to have an election. So we are going to cover this news. After that, this news will cover your. So in this particular news, they are going to tell us about how upholding this these elections, by having these elections we are going to uphold the democracy in Jammu and Kashmir, and by upholding democracy we are going to win the hearts of the Kashmiri people. And it is very important. If in internal security you will look at the topic of terrorism and the kind of question UPSC is asking from terrorism, that how can we deal with terrorism by winning the heart of the people of that area, so that the militants cannot rule the hearts of people there. We, the Indians, should rule, right? Now, the second article is related to disinformation, AI and cyber chakravyuh. This article is related to your cyber security topic. Cyber security is a topic in your GS paper 3 only. So this is again on your editorial page only. So today the editorial page was really good. Now we are going to cover after that Mullaperiyar Dam, and we are going to cover our AUKUS. Okay, so these four articles we are going to. So Let's start with our first article. First article is related to Kashmir files. So the crux of this article is that there is a need of a democratic setup to deal with the people's need. So this article is people-centric. People-centric. People, who are those people? People of J and K, people of Jammu and Kashmir. How can we win the hearts of people, and how can we uphold the democracy in Jammu and Kashmir? Now, what is the context of this news? The context of this news is that recently Election Commission of India has visited Jammu and Kashmir to know that can be held election there or not. What are the security conditions? So Jammu Election Commission of India was there. Why Election Commission of India was there? Election Commission of India was there because Supreme Court has already directed Election Commission of India that before 30th of September 2024, you need to conduct elections of Legislative Assembly in Jammu and Kashmir. So there was a deadline for Election Commission. Yeah, that's why ECI, Election Commission of India, is right now in Jammu and Kashmir, so that it can look at the scenario that can we conduct elections or not. So this is the scene, and from 2019, since the special status of Jammu Kashmir has been scrapped and the Jammu Kashmir was divided into two parts, since then there was no election. So latest election held in 2014. After 2014 there are no elections, but the Supreme Court has said that now before 2024 September, last September, it means 30th of September, we need to conduct election there. That's why election commission. Obviously this. Now the article is talking us about what is the need of these elections. Okay. Before knowing the need of this election, you should know that in the recent Lok Sabha election, which happened recently, Jammu Kashmiri people shows a great enthusiasm. Usually their voter turnout was not more than 50%, but this time their voter turnout was 58%. Usually it is 50%. They boycott elections. The people in Jammu Kashmir, when they feel resentful, they boycott elections. But this time they showed their faith in democracy, and that voter turnout was 58%. So this is one of the biggest sign that we can say that it is right time that we can hold election in Jammu Kashmir. So we need to do that now. Now article is telling us why we need elections in Jammu and Kashmir. These pointers you can use in your internal security paper. So you need to understand why we need to uphold democracy to deal with the issue in Jammu and Kashmir. So the first point that the author is citing, that holding assembly election in Jammu Kashmir would show the central government trust in democratic process and respect the voters' enthusiasm. Which enthusiasm? The recent one, I have already told you, the voter turnout was 50% in Lok Sabha election. Lok Sabha election. So, which was usually less than 50%. Less than 50% in general before that. But this time it was 58%. So, the voters are already, the people of Jammu Kashmiri want to have this democratic process. So, we need to respect their enthusiasm. Obviously, if we are going to conduct election, then the Jammu Kashmir people will think that okay, the center is eager to hold election and eager to have democratic process in Jammu and Kashmir. The second point that was cited by author is that since the region has lost its special status in 19, then there are many people who accuse, there are many groups, not all the people of Jammu Kashmir, there are many groups which accuse the government that you are restricting democracy in Jammu and Kashmir. You want to rule us not in a good way. So if there will be elections, so these group who are accusing the government, who have this negative image in their mind, that image can be washed away, right? So allowing people to elect their representative would be a big step towards restoring political process. What is the third reason we should hold election in Jammu Kashmir? That if we are going to delay election because of the militant attacks. We all know that recently there are so many militant attacks are going on. Recently in Anantnag there was attack, and before that in the Jammu region, not in the Kashmir region, in Jammu region there were so many terror attacks. Okay, so many terror attack in Jammu, but should we sit in a corner by fearing these terror attacks? No, we should not. We should not delay election because there are security concerns, right? If we are going to delay election, then the terrorists will think that whatever they wanted, it happened. They doesn't want to have democratic setup there. If we are going to delay election, then how can we fight the militancy? So what government should do, along with the establishing the political process there, along with that you need to fight militancy. So both things should be there. You cannot stay away from the election but just by saying that there are still security concern in Jammu and Kashmir. They have all the right to elect their own representative, right? Fourth reason why there should be elections, it can help reduce the feeling of alienation. Feeling of alienation क्या होती है? When you feel away, you feel that you are some kind of alien. Alien means you are something different from the mainland India. There is a feeling of alienation in the people of Northeast also, because of the difference in race and because of the discrimination posed by the mainland people. ठीक है, so Northeast में भी alienation है India में. There is alienation in Kashmir as well, okay, because they think we were being discriminated in history, okay, that's why they feel such kind of alienation. But because they were minority, mainland India is a kind of majority. Majority, by majority I don't mean the majority in terms of religion, majority in terms of their geography, okay. The mainland Indians consider that we are the real Indians, but it's not like that. Northeast India is as much India as the Ganga belt is, and the Kashmiri people are also part of India as much as the people of the South India or the North. So the feeling of alienation is there. By upholding, by giving them right to elect their own representative, we can reduce somewhat this feeling of alienation among the heart of people, Jammu Kashmiri people. Other than that, if there will be a democratic government, then the dealing with the other issues such as unemployment, the issues such as electricity shortage, or issues such as poor health care, it can be dealt effectively, right? Because if there will be a state government, the state government at ground level can look into these factors in a much better way as compared to the central government. So we need these elections. There are so many reasons. So the author has cited so many reasons, okay, and author is also saying in the end that this is the reason, the region of Jammu and Kashmir, which is in the center of conflict from last 30 years, okay, this region needs to heal. Healing process abhi hui nahi hai, okay. The people has suffered a lot. There are so many lives were lost. People have suffered a lot. So some kind of healing they need, and this, conducting this election is just a one step towards that healing. So this is what the article is telling us, that why there should be election in Jammu and Kashmir. Right now Election Commission of India is there, and by the editorial, the Hindu newspaper is just trying to give its message to the government. Okay? Don't delay it. Don't delay elections in Jammu and Kashmir. Why this article is important for us? Why this article is important for UPSC? Because of all these points. Even if you don't remember the background, why elections were going to be there, there are no elections since 2014. But you need to remember that what is the need of election in a region like Jammu and Kashmir. Okay, there are so many reasons. To fight militant attack, to give them a push, there should be democracy, there should be elections, so that we can show militant also that no, we can hold election along with the security issues, and we can reduce the feeling of alienation, and obviously we can respect this enthusiasm of voters enthusiasm in electoral process, like they showed in Lok Sabha elections. Okay, so this was all about this article. इसको कैसे यूज करोगे? इंटरनल सिक्योरिटी GS पेपर 3 में, ठीक है. जो हमारे बॉर्डर एरियाज है ना, बॉर्डर सिक्योरिटी इशू, देर इज अ topic in your main syllabus, border security issue, border management, so you can use this as a border management also. What is the need to held elections or need to uphold democracy in the border areas of India? okay, वहाँ की जो पॉपुलेशन होती है वो हमेशा वल्नरेबल होती है. जैसे चाइना से रिलेटेड, चाइना से लगती हुई हमारी पॉपुलेशन है ना, वल्नरेबल पॉपुलेशन है. नीड टू पे मोर अटेंशन टू दोज. Our second article is related to cyber security. Okay, cyber security is again a topic of your GS paper 3, that is a part of your internal security. So what is the meaning of cyber security? Security, and what is the meaning of cyber? Cyber say you can mean like the digital world. Okay, whatever kind of security threat we are facing from the digital world will be known as cyber threat, or cyber security means if we can have some kind of security from those kind of threat, the cyber threat, that is going to be our cyber security. Cyber security is very important for public, for the government as well, and cyber security is very important for the businesses also. Cyber security is very important in terms of individual also. Okay, right now the cyber attacks are not only attacking in the governments. Earlier the cyber attacks used to be there so that the government functioning could be hampered. So the big countries used to have these technologies to, you know, to have cyber attack on other countries. Now these cyber attacks are also affecting businesses and private sector, and they are attack, or we can say that digital bullying. There is a term digital bullying. Digital bullying can also be a part of kind of cyber attack only. So digital bullying कैसे हुई? जैसे deep fake. Okay, you all know the concept, you all know the issue of Rashmika Mandana. Okay, that her video was changed. It was because of by using deep fake. Okay, the video of a model, a British model, and video of Rashmika Mandana was merged, and by using deep fake, a fake video was created. So it is a threat to the life of the people, life of individual people as well. Voice is fine, I guess. Arzu, please tell me if the voice is good now. So what all is there in this article? In this article, the M.K. Narayan is the author of this article. In the first paragraph, he is telling us what are the recent threats when it's come to cybersecurity. So first he is going to tell us about the new threats. What are the new threats? There were traditional threats also. For example, malware, ransomware. Okay, these were the traditional ones. But now we have new threats. So he is mentioning what are these new threats. After that, the author is going to mention what are the recent examples when these cyber attacks happened in all over the world. After that, the author is going to tell us in the second paragraph what are the impact of the cyber attack. To show us the impact of cyber attacks, he is telling us more, I think 3 to 4 examples he will give on the basis of that. So voice, बहुत लोग बोल रहे हैं कि voice कम, ठीक है? Can you please check? Okay, let us check. अगर थोड़ी कम भी आ रही है ना तो भी let's understand our article. Don't worry. So I'm just telling you what all is there in the article. First, it is going to tell us about what are the new threats. Then the author is going to give us some new examples, like Paris Olympic was a kind of threat. यहाँ से ठीक है? I think now it should be better. उसके बाद author is going to tell us what are the impacts of these cyber attack. Okay, cyber attack के impact क्या होंगे, और वो impact बताने के लिए वो हमें बहुत सारे examples बताएगा. ठीक है, examples के through he is going to tell us about the impacts of cyber attack. After that, it is going to tell us about the how these cyber attacks are growing in the world, and then after that they are the author is going to tell us about the what is the way forward to it. Okay, what we should do to deal with this cyber attack. very confusing article. If you are going to read it, it will take a toll on your mind, because there are so many difficult words also and so many difficult terminology also. I have simplified the article for you so that you can understand the article in general. So it is talking about since the start of 2024 there are new threats when it comes to cyber attack, because now the cyber attacks are mixed with artificial intelligence also. Artificial intelligence is new technology. Now because of artificial intelligence, new threats have emerged, because of now there is new concept, new technology such as generative AI. There is artificial general intelligence, which is also known as AGI, and there are technologies such as deep fake. Okay, now because of these new technology, we are facing new threat when it comes to cyber security. Now the author has given us some recent example. For example, Paris Olympic. The Paris Olympic was very much under the threat of cyber attack. Okay, but it could not happen, fortunately. But there was very complex cyber attack were in line with the Paris Olympic. Other than that, recently in election in Taiwan, the author is saying there was so much use of fake videos and fake post. फेक पोस्ट समझते हो, मान लो किसी पॉलिटिशियन ने कुछ बोला ही नहीं है, लेकिन हम उसका फेक वॉइस बना देंगे, ठीक है, फेक वॉइस से हम ये शो कर देंगे द पॉलिटिशियन हैज सेड दैट. इन इंडियाज इलेक्शन ऑल्सो सच काइंड ऑफ डीप वॉइस वीडियो, डीप द फेक वॉइस्ड वीडियो वर देयर. ओके, एक आई थिंक अमित शाह का एक वीडियो, एक वॉइस, ठीक है, एक वॉइस सेगमेंट आया था जिसमें ही वाज टॉकिंग अबाउट रिजर्वेशन, जबकि जो बोला गया था वो एग्जैक्टली वो नहीं था. सो इट वाज फेक्ड, इट वाज नॉट द रियल वन. सो बिकॉज ऑफ द एआई, द इलेक्शंस जो होते हैं ना, नॉट ओनली ताइवान, यू कैन टेक एग्जांपल ऑफ इंडिया ऑल्सो. इंडिया के इलेक्शंस में भी बहुत सारा जो है वॉइस मोफ्ट करके, ठीक है, अगर जिन लोगों को पता है, द पीपल हु आर ऑलरेडी अवेयर अबाउट सच काइंड ऑफ डीप फेक टेक्नोलॉजी, then they would know, okay, this is not true. But what about the people who are living in villages or small towns who don't know about this technology, that a video can be faked? They don't know that video can be faked, because that video and that voice is so real, okay, because of the artificial intelligence. Those videos and voice is so real that normal aam aadmi jo hai hamara, the people who is living on the ground is not able to understand which is right and which is fake. So election can be manipulated by use of this technology. This is again a kind of cyber attack, a cyber threat only. Other than that, in Ukraine also, the both sides, the Russia and Ukraine, the both were having cyber attack on each other. Why it is very why it is disheartening for us? Look, अगर रशिया यूक्रेन के वॉर में बहुत सारा साइबर अटैक होगा, तो जो साइबर अटैक टेक्नोलॉजीज है ना, ठीक है, वो क्या होंगी, वो इम्प्रूव हो जाएंगे, एंड दोज टेक्नोलॉजी विल स्प्रेड इन द होल वर्ल्ड. पूरे वर्ल्ड में वो टेक्नोलॉजी फैल जाएंगी, और जो आम आदमी है, नॉर्मल एवरी सेकंड पर्सन ऑन अर्थ विल बी एबल टू यूज दोज टेक्नोलॉजी, एंड देन दैट विल बिकम अ थ्रेट फॉर अस. जब इंडिविजुअल टारगेट होने लगता है, दैट इज द बिगेस्ट थ्रेट, बिकॉज गवर्नमेंट हैज सो मच मैकेनिज्म. गवर्नमेंट के पास अपनी सिक्योरिटी के बहुत सारे मैकेनिज्म होते हैं, लेकिन इंडिविजुअल के पास नहीं होते, बिकॉज वी आर नॉट मच अवेयर अबाउट दैट ऑल्सो. वी आर पोस्टिंग आवर पिक्चर्स ऑन इंस्टाग्राम एंड फेसबुक, बट वी डोंट नो कि वो पिक्चर्स जो है इंस्टाग्राम फेसबुक पे, दे कैन बी मूव्ड ऑल्सो. जितनी ज़्यादा पिक्चर्स होंगी, जो डीप फेक टेक्नोलॉजी है उसमें जितना ज़्यादा बेटर डेटा आप दोगे, उतना ही रियलिस्टिक आपका फेक वीडियो और फेक फोटो बन सकता है. आई एम नॉट सेइंग दैट you should not post your videos and photos on social media site. You should, but you should know what are the concern. You should be aware about such things. So if you can take proper security measure, proper privacy you can keep with your presence in social media, that will always be in benefit of you. So this is the first paragraph. First let's understand what this generative AI and what is this AGI and what is deepfake. So generative AI, by name it is suggests it is generative AI. It means generative means it will generate itself. So it is a form of artificial intelligence in which algorithm automatically produce. Generative or automatically prove, these two words are similar. जनरेटिव से बस ये याद रखना, ऑटोमेटिकली प्रोड्यूस कंटेंट इन द फॉर्म ऑफ टेक्स्ट, इमेज, ऑडियो एंड वीडियो. ओके, लाइक ट्रेडिशनल एआई सिस्टम में क्या होता है, वी गिव सो मच डेटा. ओके, इट वाज डिजाइंड टू रिकॉग्नाइज पैटर्न और मेक प्रिडिक्शंस. ओके, बट जनरेटिव एआई क्या करती है, वो जनरेट करती है खुद का अपना कंटेंट. तो जनरेटिव एआई वेरी मच डिफरेंट फ्रॉम द traditional AI. Why? How? Because traditional AI जो है यूजली क्या है, प्रिडिक्शंस करती थी बिकॉज ऑफ द डेटा वी फिल इन दैट. कोई भी मशीन लर्निंग ही ले लो, मशीन लर्निंग में क्या होता है, इन मशीन लर्निंग वी फिल इन डेटा, हम डेटा फिल करते हैं. ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ दैट डेटा ओनली द मशीन इज गोइंग टू टेल अस द डिफरेंस बिटवीन टू थिंग्स. जैसे अगर हमने मशीन लर्निंग में क्या होता है, हमने उसमें डेटा दिया कि हाउ कैन वी यू डिस्टिंग्विश बिटवीन ए टोमेटो एंड अ चेरी, द बोथ आर रेड, द बोथ आर स्मॉल. लेकिन मशीन लर्निंग में हम उसको कुछ एल्गोरिथम देंगे, ठीक है, उसको कुछ डेटा देते हैं. ओके, इफ वी आर गोइंग टू टॉक अबाउट, ओके दिस इज, इफ वी आर गोइंग टू टोमेटो, वी आर गोइंग टू नो अबाउट द चेरी. तो टोमेटो हो गए तो हम साइज के हिसाब से उसको चेंज कर देंगे, द साइज इज डिफरेंट, और कलर, ओके, और टेक्सचर. so we will give some kind of data to that machine. For example, this is a machine. तो इसमें जैसे ही हमने ये डेटा डाला, ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ दैट डेटा ओनली इट इज गोइंग टू प्रोसेस दैट, एंड एट द एंड जब भी वो उसको स्कैन करेगा, सामने का टोमेटो होगा तो द मशीन विल टेल अस नो इट इज अ टोमेटो. तो दिस इज द बेसिक कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ मशीन लर्निंग. बट मशीन लर्निंग में इन जनरल क्या होता है, ये तो सिंपल मशीन लर्निंग की बात बताई थी, लेकिन जनरेटिव एआई इज वेरी मच एडवांस्ड, राइट, वेरी मच. What is artificial general intelligence? Okay, these were generative AI. This is very much different for artificial general intelligence, the type of artificial intelligence which has the ability to understand things. So it can do wide range of tasks which are comparable to human intelligence. तो ये तो उसका भी advanced version हो. So we have so much advanced kind of AI we are having in this world. So it has human-like feature, for example, understanding, reasoning, adaptation. Along with that, artificial general intelligence is self-aware about itself as well. So self-awareness तो बहुत ही human content, human nature है, ठीक है. Machines in general self-aware नहीं होती है, लेकिन ह्यूमन ही है. एनिमल भी अब थोड़ा बहुत सेल्फ अवेयर हो जाएगा, लेकिन इसमें ह्यूमन लाइक सेल्फ अवेयरनेस जो है वो हमारी एजीआई. नाउ व्हाट इज डीप फेक? डीप फेक, बाय नेम इट डीप फेक, द रियल नेम ऑफ डीप फेक वाज सिंथेटिक मीडिया. अर्लियर इट वाज यूज्ड एज सिंथेटिक मीडिया, बट देयर वाज एन अकाउंट ऑन ट्विटर. ओके, ट्विटर पे एक अकाउंट था, डीप फेक नाम का अकाउंट था. That account used to by the use of synthetic media, that account used to post those fake videos. Okay, वो fake videos अपने Twitter account पे डालता था, and that Twitter account was very very famous. And on the name of that account, this synthetic media is now being known as that deep fake. What is the meaning of deep fake? Deep plus fake. What is the meaning of deep here? Meaning of deep here is related to deep learning. Okay, deep learning is a part of machine learning only. Look, there is artificial intelligence. Everything will come under artificial intelligence. We have machine learning, a concept. Under machine learning, we have a concept of deep learning. How deep learning? देखो, machine learning तो मैंने आपको simple अभी बताया. There will only be a machine, we will put data in the machine, and on the basis of that data, machine is going to tell us it is a tomato or it is a cherry. Deep learning में क्या होता है? Deep learning has human like thinking, right? तो इसका जो algorithm होता है that is very very complex as compared to the simple machine learning. तो data बहुत complex होता है. So deep learning is a kind of machine learning only, and deep fake is a type of deep learning only. Deep fake is a type of deep learning only. बट डीप फेक में हम क्या करते हैं, फेक कर देते हैं. डीप मीन्स डीप लर्निंग, फेक मीन्स फेक. फेक तो समझ गए, समथिंग दैट इज नॉट रियल. तो क्या हुई फाइनल डेफिनेशन? डीप फेक यूज आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस और यू कैन से डीप लर्निंग टू मेक फेक इमेजेस or fake videos or fake sounds as well. It is not only being used for images or videos. The deep fake is being used for faking sound as okay, voice as well. तो अमित शाह वाला केस है वो डीप फेक में साउंड वाला केस है. द केस ऑफ रश्मिका मंदाना इज अ केस व्हेन डीप फेक द फेक वीडियो वाज क्रिएटेड. सेलिब्रिटीज के डीप फेक सबसे ज़्यादा इसलिए बनते हैं बिकॉज देर इज सो मैनी फोटोज ऑफ सेलिब्रिटीज ऑनलाइन. सो एज मैनी एज डेटा, इफ देर आर सो मच डेटा, जितना ज़्यादा डेटा होगा उतना ज़्यादा पॉसिबिलिटी है बहुत रियलिस्टिक वीडियो बनेगी. इसलिए टू सेलिब्रिटीज ओके हु हैव सो मैनी वीडियोज ओके ऑनलाइन, दे हैव टू हैव, so the merging of the merging of those video is a much accurate, वो बहुत accurate outcome देती है. इसलिए वो videos हमें बहुत ही real लगती है. If there are only two image of someone online, then it is very difficult for this deep fake to generate such kind of photos and videos. Now the term deepfake combines the deep learning concept with something fake. So you please remember, deepfake is a part of deep learning only. Deep learning is a part of machine learning. Machine learning, deep learning, deepfake, all of these are part of artificial intelligence. So we were talking about our article. तो ये तो न्यू थ्रेट थे, डीप फेक हो गया, जनरेटिव एआई हो गया, एजीआई हो गया. दीज आर द न्यू थ्रेट्स वी आर फेसिंग इन राइट एज कंपेयर टू द ट्रेडिशनल साइबर. नाउ द ऑथर इज टेलिंग अस few example. On the basis of that, he is going to tell us how grave the impact of cyber threat can be. For example, in 2017 there was a ransomware which was known as, which the name of that ransomware was WannaCry. Okay, and it affected 230,000 computers in 150. रैंसमवेयर क्या होता है? रैंसमवेयर इज ए काइंड ऑफ मालवेयर जो डिमांड करता है रैंसम. रैंसम क्या हो गया? फिरौती, उसको बोलते हैं हम, राइट? तो रैंसमवेयर मीन्स they will attack your computer and they will ask some money from you. Okay, if you want your computer to to going on, अगर आप नहीं चाहते आपका कंप्यूटर खराब हो, उसमें एकदम से सॉफ्टवेयर एक मालवेयर आ जाएगा, then you give such amount of money, you put in that account or you scan something and put that account. Unless you are going to put that money, that malware would not go away from your computer. So this WannaCry ransomware has earned a lot because it affected like 230,000 computers. Okay, but it was in 2017. We can say that 2017. Yes, Ankit, we can distinguish between original and fake focus and eye and lip movement. There was a very beautiful article on that also. But again, it is not very easy for the normal people to identify what is fake and what is real. So one example is that. The second example given by author is the Shamun virus. It was again a case of 2017. Yeah, it was known as biggest hack in the history, and it has targeted major oil companies. Okay, जो मिडल ईस्ट की ऑयल कंपनीज है उनको उसने टारगेट किया था, और वो बात माना जाता है बिगेस्ट हैक ये. उसमें कंप्यूटर क्या हो गया था? हैकिंग हो गया था. राइट? हैकिंग क्या मतलब होता है? दे कैन टेक ओवर योर कंप्यूटर. So you should know the meaning of these words as well. Ransomware क्या होता है, hacking क्या होता है, malware क्या होता है. Now another one is Petya malware. Malware means it is going to create malfunctioning in your computer. So it disrupted banks security grid across Europe, US and Australia. So it was again a big event, big cyber threat happened. And there was an example of 2010 cyber attack, which is the Stuxnet cyber attack, which targeted Iran's nuclear program. So the author is going giving us these few examples. We need to know these examples इन प्रीलिम्स दीज एग्जाम्पल आर नॉट गोइंग टू कम, क्योंकि अभी बहुत पुराने हो गए हैं, तो प्रीलिम्स में तो नहीं आएंगे, बट मेंस में इफ यू वांट टू गिव एग्जाम्पल ऑफ साइबर अटैक, यू शुड नो एटलीस्ट how the traditional cyber attack used to operate. But right now all the cyber attack will be related to AI only, because now there are new threat, because there are such a great technologies have come. Now the author is telling us about what kind of cyber attacks we are facing right now. First of all, we are facing phishing. Phishing क्या होती है? When personal information like your card number, your PIN are stolen and it will let your identity threat. तो क्या होता है? फिशिंग जो है वो साइबर, देखो साइबर का मतलब है डिजिटल वर्ल्ड में किसी भी तरीके से अगर फ्रॉड करके, ठीक है, कोई अटैक, किसी का नुकसान किया, उसको हम साइबर थ्रेट के अंदर, तो साइबर थ्रेट इज अ वेरी वाइड, ठीक है, उसका जो अम्ब्रेला है बहुत वाइड है, सो मैनी थिंग्स कैन कम अंडर इट. तो पर्सनल इंफॉर्मेशन, आपका कार्ड नंबर फॉर एग्जांपल, समटाइम्स यू गेट दीज फोन कॉल्स, ओके, फोन कॉल्स दैट गिव योर नंबर, और दे जो हम कभी कभी अपने कंप्यूटर में भरते हैं ना, अपना अकाउंट नंबर भरते हैं, तो कभी कभी आपकी जो स्क्रीन होती है, दैट्स वाई दे शो अस कि यू वांट टू लुक एट योर पासवर्ड और नोट, मतलब पासवर्ड को देखना है आपको भरते हुए या नहीं देखना. कोशिश क्या करो उसको बिना उसको क्लिक किए, ठीक है, जब वो कवर्ड रहता है ना, सिर्फ डॉट डॉट आती हैं, तब वैसे ही अपना पासवर्ड भर, because sometimes your screen can be hacked, so your your computer screen can be accessed by someone. Okay, अगर आपकी कंप्यूटर स्क्रीन किसी ने एक्सेस कर ली and now you are filling your password and you have not put the security option, then the person would know what is your password. If they would know your bank ATM pin, then obviously they can use your card easily. Another threat is spamming. What is spamming? When the people are receiving unwanted commercial message right now in our normal text, maybe not on WhatsApp and Telegram, in normal text we are getting so many commercial text. If a person who knows us, they are going to text us in general, not on WhatsApp, the general text we have, the message system in our phone, it is very difficult for us to find where is the, what are the useful texts. तो इतने सारे commercial जो हैं messages आ जाते हैं, that is known as spamming. So you should know the difference between what is spamming, what is ransomware, what is hacking, right? Now the author is going to tell us about what is the way forward. The first way forward is that first we need to recognize the threat. So recognizing the threat is the biggest. If we are not going to recognize the threat, it is not going to be easy to remove the threat. किसी चीज को remove करने के लिए we need to recognize that as well. Especially the people in private institution and businesses. So the governments are also already aware about it. तो जो गवर्नमेंट होती है वो ऑलरेडी अवेयर है, उनके पास अपने साइबर सेल होते हैं, दे हैव देयर ओन साइबर सेल. So government is already aware. Who are not aware? Normal people are not aware. Private institution and businesses, there are so many CEOs who don't even know what kind of filter they can put in their system so that they can be away from such kind of cyber attacks. Again, for digital bullying, what we can do, like the case in Rashmika Mandana, we can it can be solved by the union of both public sector as well and private sector as well. तो private sector कैसे उसको स्टॉप करेगा? जो सोशल मीडिया कंपनी है, जो सोशल मीडिया प्लेटफॉर्म है, फॉर एग्जाम्पल देयर इज अ वीडियो ऑन Instagram. So Instagram is also responsible why that fake video is there. So platform is also responsible. Few security option should be given by the platform. And public में क्या होगा? Government should have some kind of, we can have a stringent law regarding that. If someone's fake video is being circulated, तो हमारे पास law जो है वो stringent law होने चाहिए. Rules और regulations should be clear. ओके, सो गवर्नमेंट का भी रोल आएगा अगर डिजिटल बुलिंग को कम करते हैं, और प्राइवेट सेक्टर मतलब जो हमारी इंटरमीडिएटरीज मीन्स जो हमारी सोशल मीडिया प्लेटफॉर्म. अगेन वी नीड टू रेज द अवेयर. about digital bullying and fake AI. Like the Ankit has said, that you can recognize a fake video by looking at the eye movement and looking at the lip movement, but not everyone can recognize it. If we are aware about it, obviously we will also be able to. So we should be aware about these things ourselves also, and we need to tell this to other people also. This was all about that article. Now let's come to one prelims oriented news. It is Mullaperiyar Dam. Actually अभी जो recently हमारे तुंगभद्रा जो डैम है, ठीक है, वो उसका एक जो है क्रेस्ट गेट जो था वो टूट गया था. Yesterday only we have covered that news, that crest gate of Tungabhadra dam was damaged. So there is a fear that what if the Mullaperiyar dam is also going to get damaged, because the Kerala Mullaperiyar dam is here. Okay, this is the Periyar tiger reserve. So Mullaperiyar dam is here. Okay, on the Konsi river है, Vaigai river. Yes. And it is in Kerala. This is the thing which I wanted. It is in Kerala. Periyar river पे है, obviously. The Vaigai. It is on Periyar river. So it is in Kerala. This is the boundary of Tamil Nadu and Kerala. And here we have the dam. This is where we have the dam. Now the dam is in the territory of Kerala, not in the Tamil Nadu. But this dam is important not only for the people of Kerala and the people of Tamil Nadu. जो डैम का पर्पस क्या होता है? डैम का पर्पस तो यही होता है ना कि जो इरिगेशन फैसिलिटी प्रोवाइड की जाए. ठीक है. नाउ अब इरिगेशन के लिए ये केरला पीपल आर ऑल्सो डिपेंडेंट ऑन इट एंड तमिलनाडु पीपल आर ऑल्सो डिपेंडेंट. बट द थ्रेट, अगर कल को ये ना बहुत पुराना डैम है, ठीक है, इट इज़ अ वेरी ओल्ड डैम, तो इसलिए केरला इज फीयरिंग दैट व्हाट इफ द डैम गॉट डैमेज. अगर डैमेज हो गया ये डैम तो जो फ्लड आएगी वो केरल में आएगी, ठीक है, तमिलनाडु में नहीं आएगी. लेकिन तमिलनाडु को ये डैम चाहिए ही चाहिए, ठीक है, कि तमिलनाडु डजंट वांट टू डीकमीशन. तो जो इस पे डिस्प्यूट है, लेट्स अंडरस्टैंड द डिस्प्यूट. इट्स ओनली 2 line dips which you need to know. Kerala wants to decommission the dam and Kerala wants that there should be a new dam instead of this. It's a 114 years old dam. But what Tamil Nadu want? Tamil Nadu want that please don't decommission the dam and we can strengthen we can have repairing work on the dam. Also, the Supreme Court had said that the level of water should be 142 feet. And why? बिकॉज द केरला वांट कि जितना कम पानी होगा उतना ही अच्छा रहेगा ना, उतना ही उसके टूटने के चांसेस कम रहेंगे. लेकिन तमिलनाडु चाहता है कि उस जो पानी का लेवल है वो उसको इंक्रीज कर दो. द केरला वांट्स, द तमिलनाडु वांट्स टू इंक्रीज द लेवल ऑफ वाटर. राइट नाउ द सुप्रीम कोर्ट सैंक्शनड level is 142 feet, but Tamil Nadu want that it should be 152 feet. Right now it is 140, because now you understand that what are the Kerala's concerns and what are the Tamil Nadu's concerns when it comes to our Mullaperiyar. So you need to know the location of. Now there was a news related to AUKUS, but it news that AUKUS का फुल फॉर्म क्या होता है? ऑस्ट्रेलिया, यूके एंड यूएसए. So Australia, this is UK, UK means United Kingdom, not Uttarakhand, and US. So AUKUS में 3 countries. What are 3? Australia, US and UK. Now they have signed a nuclear deal, okay, for AUKUS submarine. Actually they all, the UK and US technological, they are helping Australia. जो AUKUS है ना, AUKUS का जो मेजर रोल है, जो मेजर एम है, दैट एम इज बेसिकली टू काउंटर चाइना इन द पैसिफिक ओशन रीजन. पैसिफिक ओशन, you understand that there is this is China, okay, this is Japan, this is Australia, and this is South China Sea, and this is अब USA is very far away from our Pacific ocean. This is our Pacific ocean. This is India. Now the China wants to have monopoly here, okay, by asserting its authority in South China Sea. After South China Sea, it wants to assert its authority in Indian Ocean as well. So China is being seen as a threat to everyone in Pacific Ocean, because Pacific is now more important than the Atlantic. Earlier the Atlantic was held very importance because Atlantic was between USA and Europe, so there was so much trade was going on. But now the focus has changed from Atlantic Ocean to Pacific Ocean. Now the trade is going on in पैसिफिक ओशन, क्योंकि हमारा जो साउथ एशिया है, साउथ एशिया की इकोनॉमी क्या है, अमर्जिंग इकोनॉमी है, तो यूएसए इज ट्रेडिंग मोर विद द साउथ एशिया. यहाँ पे आशियन कंट्रीज भी हैं. नाउ दैट्स व्हाई द यूएसए डजंट वांट, बट यूएसए डजंट वांट दैट चाइना शुड डोमिनेट हियर. तो चाइना की डोमिनेशन वो नहीं चाह रहा है. That's why USA is having these kind of groups. One such group is Quad group, in which India, Japan, USA is part. One group is AUKUS, where UK is also there. UK is very far away from the Pacific Oceans, but UK, United Kingdom, Australia and USA is part. अब ये सब क्या करेंगे? All these two countries are going to strengthen the nuclear submarine जो टेक्नोलॉजी है वो ऑस्ट्रेलिया की स्ट्रेंथन करना चाहते हैं, क्योंकि ऑस्ट्रेलिया इज इन द विसिनिटी है. चाइना के विसिनिटी में पैसिफिक ओशन में देयर इज ऑस्ट्रेलिया, और ऑस्ट्रेलिया की जो न्यूक्लियर सबमरीन है वो स्ट्रेंथन होगी, तो दोज न्यूक्लियर सबमरीन कैन प्रोवाइड सिक्योरिटी इन दिस रीजन. दैट्स व्हाई दिस पार्टनरशिप इज गोइंग ऑन. So you should know what AUKUS is in general. You should know what is the aim of AUKUS, why Pacific Ocean is very important these days. अभी आप न्यूज़ भी पढ़ोगे ना, अटलांटिक ओशन में क्या इशू चल रहा है उसकी कभी बात आपको दिखेगी भी नहीं, क्योंकि वेरी 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 लेस न्यूज़ रिलेटेड टू अटलांटिक ओशन. नाउ द होल ऑल ऑफ द फोकस इज देयर ऑन पैसिफिक ओशन, स्पेशली द इंडो पैसिफिक, राइट. दैट इंडो पैसिफिक region is very very important. So these for all the important articles for today's the Hindu newspaper, and you will get this PDF also. That article related to cybersecurity is very important but very confusing. Please read it from, you can read that article directly from this PPT. So have a nice day and thank you so much.